while you are talking like about authenticity, then pitching, then asking for help, you are talking a lot about sales call, and I see so many sales call role play of yours on your YouTube channel, and I really want to salute you for the things that you are doing. Like your every video is a kind of masterclass that help me and a lot of people, how people can avoid being a shyness, being a not straightforward, being introvert, how somebody can develop a really good mindset that they can become a great salesperson, and they can sell their product very easily, calm, cool, how they can avoid all of the things, like I'm a shy, I'm an introvert, I'm not good with it, is how they can overcome the mindset, they can work on this mindset.
Okay. It's very easy. I believe introverts have a competitive advantage over extroverts when it comes to sales. If we think about introverts, what is it that introverts are really good at? Listening, staying silent, holding
Yes.
space for other people,
Yes.
and asking questions. Those are powerful skills. And so if we look at what is sales process, it's exactly the same. Staying silent, asking questions, and listening. We think we have examples of role models where they're using psychological tools to leverage people, to manipulate them to get a positive outcome for themselves. And we think, well, I don't want to do that. That's disconnected to who I am. And it should be
Yes.
disconnected to who you are, because it's not a good thing to do. So I find that the most powerful sales process and technique is, number one, to have the mindset of servitude. I'm here to serve the other person. Sometimes I have the answer and sometimes I don't. And I need to be honest about that. And then we have to know that we are not just auditioning for a role, but they're auditioning to be our client. And there's something that Blair Enns says, and he's quoting someone else when he says this, that you are the prize, that the clients have fewer options of people to solve their problem than you have sources of income. But what we do is we enter the conversation and we feel as if we have no power, and we act needy and desperate, when in fact we have lots of power, at least equal amount of power, and to hold this idea that I'm the prize. So for me, even early on when I was a new graduate, I thought, I do something good. In order for me to give you this gift, you have to recognize the gift and you have to be in a position where you can pay for it. If you can't, I totally understand. If you can't buy it, it's not a problem for me. And so when the clients would ask me a question like, hey, why should I work with you? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm not here to convince you to work with me. If you have a problem that I think I can solve, I'll tell you. If you don't, then I'll tell you also. I'm not auditioning for a role here. And it flips the power dynamic really fast. In fact, I encourage lots of people to try to kill the engagement such that they have to say like, no, I really want to do this with you specifically. Well, fantastic. Let's continue talking. So if you build up your skill set such that you believe you could do something good, you'll have this mindset that matches the skill. So number one is learn the skill, practice your craft. Once you become confident in what you do, let that transfer over into how you have the sales conversation with the client, to realize you have more options than they do. And then you can conduct yourself. You're both trying to determine if it's a good fit for each other. So the minute you stop pitching and presenting, you start to gain leverage and ground on the negotiation of the sales.
I don't have a words to say, but that's a really powerful thing. Like master the craft, and the 10,000 hours learning any skill is something everybody can follow. If they can follow, it can help a lot, right? That's a beautiful thing.